Let's get ready. For some NBA basketball. On 2K. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Stan, both teams here love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Williamson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. And here are the Pelicans. Kicks it out to Jones. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Back to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And the speed behind Murray's drive, just powering his way through.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Williams sends a screen for Holmgren. At the elbow, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Offensive rebound out to the right wing. On the wing, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Back to Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Kevin Williams slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Murray, no good. The Thunder with the lead. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Messi, that's in there. Murray with the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And here is Holmgren. Off target at the rim.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Got that one up quick. Murray's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. He has 5.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Pass to Messi. For 3, Murray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Craig, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Dort. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's slammed in by Jones.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Just 5 to shoot. It's Dort on the wing. Offline with his 3. New Orleans in the lead. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
It's tipped. Murray with it. Williams picks him up. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. So off the run. It's Dort on the wing for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Dort's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up on the wing, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Williams has got 6. Guys, 7 times. The lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Murray, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. 23 seconds left in the first half. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jones. Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen by Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And so it's Lou Dort making things happen for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. On roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. Cullum is out there with Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Hawkins. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Now, here's Brown. There's the screen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got his first basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Williams has a screen for Wallace. Going inside. Bucket is good. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Hawkins passes to McCollum. Inside. Caruso grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Wallace. Outside, Williams. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Stolen by McCollum. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. He gets it in there.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
Oklahoma City trailing. There's the drive. Caruso, no good. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's McCollum. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Williams finds Caruso. Williams a screen on Brown. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rebound by Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Wiggins from outside. Good D by McCollum.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Olynyk sets a screen for McCollum. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Always with the ball. He's got 6.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 4. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Jones in the post. He's against Williams, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Outside, Jones. Pass to Murray. Williamson with the screen for Murray. Deflects the pass. Williamson kicks to Murray. Williamson is screen on Williams. Williams against Murray. Elbow shot is on the way. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Pelicans leading by 11. Murray outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 20 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys have come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Knocked away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Williamson right side. Outside for Murray. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Williamson outside. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Dort on the wing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Murray kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Murray. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. So it's the Thunder now. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the three. Messi grabs the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. Hits it from three-point range. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
NBA action. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one. And he's showing some strength on that finish. Murray, a terrific job fighting off the contact.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw in this game. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Switch.
Dort outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Here's LaVine for 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. Here he goes. Outside for LaVine. Clock at 4. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. Here's LaVine. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Yeah, LaVine, not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Ellis. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis' shot is off. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder head coach had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's LaVine for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Caruso outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
LaVine passes to Ellis. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. DeRozan, a screen on Williams. Here's Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 2 to halt the run. Drops in the 3.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Now here's Holmgren. Still without a bucket. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. Levine. Whoa!
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Levine can't hit. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside, Williams. Up top, Holmgren. Over Valanciunas. They get it again. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Valanciunas. Outside for Levine. Knocks down the long J. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you... Look out below!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. The small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. We'll grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Puts up a deep 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Sacramento leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Caruso with it. Checked by Murray. Caruso outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Into the lane. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren to end the drought. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Murray, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Williams punches it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Sacramento again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Pass to Ellis. Murray, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis, good. 50 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Screen by Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan against Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Sends it home from three-point land. Caruso's got 8.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
It's his first trip to the line.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Caruso finds Holmgren. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Holmgren. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the court for Sacramento, Trey Lyles is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the shooting guard position. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Connects from downtown. LaRavia has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. SGA takes it himself and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside, no doubt on the finish.
Monk passes to LaRavia. No good on the 3. Thunder trail by 3. Down low. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Lyles. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Sabonis outside. And he can't get that one. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Outside, Williams. Rebound by Sacramento. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Caruso. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Here's Monk. Pass to Crowder from deep. On target from range. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
The Kings lead by 4. Laravia passes to Monk. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Kings with another 3.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Joe. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Lyles.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Outside Joe. Outside Williams. Can they get it? And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead. Picked by Sabonis. Monk for 3. Hits the trifecta. Monk's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Crowder outside. Monk against Wiggins. Now here's Monk. He's closely guarded. Sinks the tray. And the Kings lead by 8.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Monk. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Joe. Rebound by Sacramento. Lyles has got 4 rebounds now. Monk into the lane. 1 second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Williams into the lane. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. For 3. Murray, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. Thunder trail by 13. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Ellis passes to Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. Here's Levine for 3. Valanciunas kicks it to DeRozan. Goes back up. The putback. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Levine with a steal. Kicks it to DeRozan. This one for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Nice D from Levine.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From deep 3-point land. And another miss by Sacramento. Thunder trail by 11. Williams passes to Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Levine. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter. Oh, Murray finishing the lob.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Murray, a screen on Dort. DeRozan passes to Murray. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Sacramento leading by 11. Levine feeling it out a bit. Oh, just dropping it in.
Levine cooking right now, and on the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Sacramento has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Kings.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Sacramento in total control. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Valanciunas with a screen on Dort. Dort against LaVine. Puts it up. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Levine. Fires away from way outside. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
It's the NBA. Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, the backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. Here's Ellis. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Levine passes to Valanciunas. And it's Williamson with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Messi. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Murray against Ellis. Here's Messi. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Murray against Ellis. Williamson in the post. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand.
Nice straight power there, straight power. Now here's Levine. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's deflected, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans leading by 3. And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with the bucket.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Now here's Ellis. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Murray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Stolen by Jones. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Now here's Levine. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. Jones with out guarded by DeRozan. Messi shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LaVine looking around. Out to DeRozan. Fires from 18. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple of years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Murray dishes to Williamson.
Personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Messi, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. DeRozan, a screen on Jones. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
This is how LaVine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Here's Murray. To Williamson. Here's Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Messi's got 10 points in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. LaVine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LaVine with it, Jones covering. Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Back to LaVine. Launches a 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
The Kings trail by 8. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
DeJounte.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ellis kicks to Murray. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shoots it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Murray's got 5 now. Ellis against Murray. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Count it, good. 6 points for him.
You got to give credit to Murray there for keeping his concentration in that moment, not allowing the D to throw him off a little bit.
LaVine against Jones. To the paint, here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Ellis against Murray. Williamson is screen on Ellis. Murray the pass to Williamson. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan finds Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Now here's Murray. LaVine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest. It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Yep, that one goes. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Murray against Ellis. Three-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan with it. Jones covering. DeRozan surveying the D. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
For three, Murray. Clean with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Valanciunas. Puts up a three. And there's Murray on the assist from Valanciunas. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
Showing the range. Murray is very consistent from out there.
Murray, good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Excellent D that time from Jones. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 1. It's time. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Brown. Hawkins is out there with Olynyk. Then there's C.J. McCollum. That's the Pelicans 5. The Kings trailing. Monk left side. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's the 3. That shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Poked away. Monk, the pass to LaRavia. Outside Crowder. Pass to Monk. Here's Sabonis. Here's LaRavia. With the teardrop. And here is Lyles. Here's Monk. He's covered by Brown. And Brown over to help. Back to Lyles. Pass to Crowder. Tries yet again. Rebound by Olynyk.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Monk against McCollum. Now Hawkins. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Crowder. Again, McCollum missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Lyles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Taking 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. 1:57 left to play in the third. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Outside, Sabonis gets the three-pointer to fall. Sabonis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Have to admire the confidence right there. Sabonis feeling like he can knock down these shots whenever he wants.
And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Screen by Sabonis. Monk against Brown. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Sabonis' screen on Brown. And it's Lyles in the corner. Another 3 for Sacramento.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Cullen passes to Olynyk. Driving to the basket.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Monk against Brown. Monk outside. Here's the floater. Here's Sabonis. No good with the triple. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. Nice D from Sabonis.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from the team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Substitution on the court.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Monk. Trey Lyles out there with Sabonis. And it's Jay Crowder, and it's LaRavia in at the two-guard.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Here's Ellis. And he makes good on the layup. And the Kings lead by 1. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They set the screen. Murray for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Misi. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine with it. Jones covering. Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
To the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
How about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Here's Levine in the corner. It's Valanciunas. Back to Levine. DeRozan a screen on Jones. Here's Levine for Murray. Levine gets the bucket.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Williamson a screen on Ellis. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Stolen by Jones. Murray finds Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops. And now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
New Orleans gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Murray against Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts up a 3. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Murray up on top. To the inside. Misi and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Levine against Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Ellis. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray for 3. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
A 3 ball. Count it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Levine against Jones. Levine with it. Outside for Murray. Takes the three. With the clock winding down. Count.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
Substitution for your Pelicans. Number 17.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they need a three to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
basketball. On two. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by New Orleans. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Picked by Williamson, drives to the hoop. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the left side wing, takes a 3, and Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Caruso.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Dort. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Now Holmgren. The 3 is up. Messi grabs the board. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
Picked by Williamson. Murray passes to Williamson. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's 2-on-1. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
The shot's good.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Williamson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thunder leading by 7. Caruso outside. To the wing, right side. Williams on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Murray. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Jones. He's all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
An effective two-way threat. I love whenever Jones uses his defense to generate his offense.
Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Jones. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. And here they go. Out left to the wing. Outside Murray. The three is up. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Pass to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Williams' shot is good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Jones. Back to Murray. There's a screen. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with... Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
OBA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion. Murray with a great job of the draw and dish.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Jones. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. They lead by 4. Holmgren finds Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Inside. The shot by Messi, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Williams from long range. Can't hit that one. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Some verticality out there from DeJounte Murray as he rises up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with it. Caruso outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
New Orleans shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Brent, the Pels bowing out to the Thunder in the first round last season. Not a bad showing, though.
Yeah, no shame in that. You lose to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They have a great collection of young players and just need to spend more time together to try to take that next step. One change could take them from a playing game to home court advantage this season.
Here's Caruso.
Blocking foul called on Trey Murphy III. First personal foul. Third team foul.
.157 left in the second. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Murphy.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots to knock them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Jones' shot is good.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Murray. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Tough part about defending Murray is he can beat you in so many ways. You want him to shoot threes, but right now he's showing it all.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Williamson. Oh! Oh, Zion! A rim shaker!
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Holmgren. Oh, misses the dunk. New Orleans leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Misi. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
And there's that athleticism we talk about with Zion. What a dunk.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. And stolen by Murray. Now the Pelicans in transition. Back to Jones. And stolen by Holmgren. And so it's New Orleans. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 ball. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Going inside, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
New Orleans leading by 12. McCollum outside. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Joe misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
Making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
Williams' shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's McCollum. The kick to Olynyk. Launches a three. Drains the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Wiggins right side. Back to Wallace. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And Williams punches it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's Joe. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. From behind the arc. Wiggins outside. Tries yet again, and it's good on the lay-in. Wiggins has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Lets it go from 11. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good.
Aaron Wiggins. 2 shots.
And Wiggins drops them both. The Pelicans lead by 7. McCollum outside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Williams, a screen on McCollum. Outside, Williams. The three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. It's Olynyk, high post. From about 19, and he connects with a jumper. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
Makes Olynyk tough. Outside, inside, and the mid-range. Outside Joe.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And Wallace, here we go. That one's good for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It could go. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Messi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Murray. There's a screen from the arc. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Murray, shot is good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Caruso against Williamson. Rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Murray scanning the floor. To the inside. Here's Messi. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Dort finds Holmgren. Chet driving. Messi grabs the board. Messi's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Takes the 3. He's off on that one.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Williamson with a screen on Dort. And there's the lob. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
On the wing, Jones to the middle. Here's Messi. Outside Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort, and there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
and their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Right side Jones. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And New Orleans making a change here. Thunder trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Pass to Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williams. Caruso outside. Now Holmgren. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the
Welcome, folks. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Here's Ellis, following the score by Oklahoma City. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. Murray left side. DeRozan for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Dort against Ellis. Dort kicks to Williams. Pocket 6. It's good from long range.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. And here is Valanciunas, defended by Holmgren. Williams with the steal. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Now here's LaVine. They can't stop the run with that one. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams dishes to Holmgren. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep.
Well, nicely contested by LaVine. He can be a smothering defender when focused.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways. And that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, DA. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Bangs home the trifecta.
DeMar DeRozan from range. Look out, folks. This guy was built to score.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against LaVine. Dort passes to Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And there's the call on Lou Dort.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Murray for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 7. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Pass to Caruso. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso, a screen on DeRozan. Williams can't hit. The Kings trail by 4. There's Levine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, the speed at which Levine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
And so Levine nails both of them. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. That one falls.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in its small forward.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Levine looking around. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Valanciunas passes to Murray. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 8 points.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Levine. 8 points for him. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Levine kicks to Murray. Dort against Levine. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Ellis. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. On the wing, Williams. Trying to get something going, and Williams throws it down. He just powered that one of the game's top dunkers. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ellis to the left side wing. Valanciunas inside. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
Valanciunas hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Levine. Launches it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gets it off. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And get ready for the favorite half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Jake Crowder out there with Lyons. Then it's Sabonis, and there's Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And just solid overall instincts offensively from Monk. He knows exactly when to pull up, especially when the D isn't in his jersey. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's Joe on the wing. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. Monk with the ball. Sabonis' screen on Wallace. Left side, Sabonis. Hands it from downtown. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Well, the rock-solid mechanics of Domantas Sabonis in the catch and shoot.
Williams a screen with the drive. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
To Lyles from the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. kicks it out to Wiggins. There's a screen by Williams. Crowder with the steal. The three. They get it again. Pass to Monk. Lyles with the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has got 5.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Monk outside. Here's Lyles. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lyles got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Second shot opportunity. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Williams passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Back to Williams.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Substituting on the court.
Sacramento leading by 5. The drive by Monk. Pass to Lyles. Back to Monk. Good ball movement here by the Kings. The tray. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort kicks to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Crowder. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren, and the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 6.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. No good on the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substituting on the court.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. It's Sacramento. They lead by 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kings leading now by 3. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space, and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Out to the right wing. Caruso against DeRozan. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Dort against DeRozan. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
For three, Levine, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Thunder trailing by 7. Now Williams. And he slams it down right on top of DeMar DeRozan.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Levine passes to Ellis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Ellis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Levine pitched to Valanciunas. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 6. Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams against Murray. Outside, Dort from deep. Caruso, no good. Kings leading now by 6. Outside DeRozan. Now Murray. Defended by Caruso. Murray a screen on Williams. With 3, Levine. Good on the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And Williams with the stuff.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Caruso with the steal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Now just a 4-point Kings lead. Levine against Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the foul.
Line for your Kings. Zach Levine.
In closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called. It ends. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Money!
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ellis against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. Yes!
Williams.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Bean passes to DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Unloads from 13. Offline. So the Kings win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the
For NBA basket, a look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Murray finds Williamson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this. Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. DeRozan passes to LaVine. The Pelicans pull it in.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Murray for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
And what a dunk by LaVine, looking to punish the defense.
Out to the right wing. Back to Murray. Picked by Williamson. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. On the wing, LaVine. Defended by Jones. Jones against LaVine. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Now LaVine. Murray is screen on Jones. Here's LaVine for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Murray. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Messi. Williamson outside. Tries again. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Ellis. Outside for LaVine. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. No good on the shot. The Pelicans lead by 6. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
And it's LaVine with the ball for Sacramento. Murray with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Here's LaVine. Kicks it to DeRozan. And stolen by Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Messi. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
First team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 7. Levine feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Murray passes to Levine. Over Williamson.
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end.
Here's Misi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. DeRozan for 3, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's New Orleans leading by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones is small forward with Zion holding down the 4. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Valanciunas. Hits a three-pointer. Valanciunas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
Jones, the pass to Murray. And he dunks it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's DeRozan. DeMar working the lane.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
And Stan, over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Here's Jones with the drive. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ellis's shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 12. On the wing, Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 6.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Outside Jones. Outside Murray. We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Fires in the triple. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's the drive, and the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. Ellis with a rebound. Kings trail by 13. Levine passes to DeRozan, and stolen by Jones. Murray with it. He's picked up by Levine. He shoots. Outside Jones. Second chance effort. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Driving inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17 seconds left in the second period.
Kings foul. Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
From outside the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
They've got Jay Crowder. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Laravia in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Lyles' shot is good.
And setting the table for his guys. Sabonis is such a shrewd and cunning distributor.
They double-team McCollum. Pass to Olynyk. It's Brown on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Monk against Brown to the inside. Lyles, the pass to Monk. Shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Lyles has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
The three. Nails it from three.
Number 17.
And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
McCollum against Monk. To the right side. Hawkins, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Hawkins. Olynyk in the post. Lyles on him. And that one's good. Olynyk.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The ball's knocked loose. And here's Crowder from the arc. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
There's McCollum with the three. Rebounded by Lyles. Kings trail by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Brown passes to Hawkins. Kick out to Brown. Just two to shoot. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Monk. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Monk's got his first 2 points.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Pass to Lyles. Puts up a deep three. And another Sacramento three.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's LaRavia. Shoots over Brown. And it's LaRavia missing. The Pelicans lead by 9. McCollum outside, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Brown against Monk. Got it. Good job in the low post. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
McCollum taking his time here. Pass to Olynyk. 3 seconds left. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Doesn't go for him. And so it's New Orleans ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large? And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Herbert Jones.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for the Pelicans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. Murray, no good. New Orleans leading by 12. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, Since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. Murray passes to Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Yeah, Levine can make that adjustment. He doesn't have to get into the paint to score.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible.
And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. It's an 18-point game, and there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Pelicans now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Stolen by Valanciunas.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Pass to Murray. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
Here's Levine for three. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Here's Ellis. 4 on the clock to the middle. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Count the basket.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And Levine throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Tipped. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Levine.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zion Williamson.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Murray, a screen on Jones. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down. New Orleans has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Left side Murray, and he lobs it up. Back come the Kings in transition. And the dunk by DeRozan. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Now Murray. Pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a...
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
New Orleans dictating the flow. Murray with it. Fires from way outside. Misses the shot. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one.